Alright, so here's my my Nano Drak 3D printed boom setup. What I did was, they're 4mm, just like the coroplast ones. These are printed out of PLA. Double top wall, double bottom wall, or double top surface, double top or bottom surface, and double wall with 8% infill. So they're pretty heavy the way they are. This is like 42 grams for the set for both pieces. But what I did was I kind of split them in half, and then put like Lego lockable chunks, protrusions and pockets in them, so that basically you just, what you're going to do is, super glue, CA glue on all the edges, sparingly, and then snap them together. Which they snap together really nicely, by the way, and you cannot see the seam. Perfectly straight, perfectly aligned, and when they're glued, they'll be exceptionally rigid because it'll basically become one piece again. So you won't get any lateral funkiness out of them, and then obviously they won't try to twist themselves apart this way. You can test fit them once or twice. I wouldn't keep snapping them back together more than once or twice before you glue them, just because you don't want to kind of flex the material all that much. But like I said, I did these out of PLA. I also rounded all the corners just to make them a little bit more I don't know, less catchy on things, so they don't snag on stuff. The holes are perfect for the spars. Spars fit nice and snugly in there. I slotted this one slightly to give you a little bit of wiggle room. And then I also reprofiled them a little bit over the coroplast ones, because the coroplast ones have these sort of jagged edges on them because you can't cut coroplast in a nice smooth curve. I'm assuming that's why they were originally designed that way, but mine are a lot smoother and fit the profile of the wing perfectly. I originally designed it, a little differently. I thought, well, maybe I'll glue them together, kind of make two pieces that get glued together, and then use a dog bone insert to tie it all together. I missed the width on them just a little bit, but the more I started messing with this, the more I felt, this isn't going to be rigid enough, this way to really add any strength. So I kind of scrapped that idea. This idea I really like, the stepped down version, with a stepped down chunk, basically 2 millimeters, the the holes and the protrusion plugs are exactly the thickness, and give you a 0.4 millimeter thick skin on the bottom, which is basically 2 layers. Yeah, when snapped together, they mate perfectly. They're gonna be super rigid once you super glue them. I got ASA showing up today. I didn't have any more ASA to be able to print them out of, but I'm gonna print single wall loop, single skin layer, and about 3% infill, and see if I can reduce the weight significantly without compromising any strength on them. But yeah, these are going to be a lot more durable than the coroplast versions, so I thought that'd be pretty cool to have. Let me know what you think.